welcome to my YouTube channel, Learn Physics Better with Blessing. Yes, this is a channel set up with the aim of helping students who are finding it difficult to understand the subject physics. I would like to use myself as an example. When I was still in secondary school, I never liked physics. I saw it as a subject too difficult to understand. Like, no matter the hours you spend trying to study it, you just can't understand it. That's how I saw physics. I saw it like it's just too wide. Why must a subject be that wide? Like, too much calculation, too much what's the name? Too much practical. Like, it was just too complicated for me then. So what I do then was la cram la pour, like cramming. That's what we call it then, cramming. When it's time for exam or test, you just cram the basic formulas, cram the basic definition and examples. Then you go there and pour it out. But if you ask me to understand, to explain what I just wrote, I cannot explain it. What I know is I saw it in my book, I saw it in the textbook, and I just wrote it out. I cannot explain it. So I did not even understand it, and I did not even bother, because I just concluded that I can never understand the subject. And coupled with the fact that my other students, like my other classmates, they were also complaining about the subject. So it was just like this kind of feeling that, oh, everybody's complaining about physics, so will I not be weird if I say, I understand this physics? You know, that kind of feeling now. So I just had to play along, like how I put it, to be like, I just wanted to feel among my classmates who have concluded in their mind that I can never understand the subject physics. That's what I just did, and I continued that over 3 good years. All my years in secondary school, that's what I was just doing. I cram that pour, just that fear, just cram and pour it out. Until the time we're preparing for senior, our principal came to us telling us that we should try and get A in all our 5 compulsory subjects, like for science students, which is mathematics, English language, physics, chemistry, and biology. I was really sure of the other subjects, but you see that physics too. When he was saying that thing, he said that we should just try. Me, I was just laughing, because I saw it like mission impossible. It's not going to be possible to get A in physics. Physics that is too hard, physics that is too complicated, physics that is too difficult. So he kept on saying that in as an alarm, ringing it as a bell, that we should try. And during that period, we had a conversation with our physics teacher, and he asked us just one simple question: what is it that you are afraid, or what is it that you hate about physics? People were just saying, sir, it's too big, sir, it's too wide, physics is just too difficult. See, sir, it's not as if you don't like it, but it's too difficult. And he said, have you thought about it, that what is in this physics that you are afraid of? When he was saying that thing, we were just like, maybe it's normal thought that you talk and do. But when he finished that conversation with us, I went home and I talked about it, that truly, what is really difficult in this physics? Like, what is there? What is in the physics that is hard? Is it the calculation, or the practical aspect, or the theoretical aspect? What is it that is hard? And unfortunately for me, you know, when you're preparing for senior YEC, you have to start from SS1 to SS3, like a revision. That was when we're doing that, and fortunately for me, he was starting from SS1, and I made up my mind. I remember once saying that with focus and determination, you can achieve anything you want. And I put that into practice. I became focused and determined to understand physics, like to be able to explain it. Even though it's one topic in physics to the very end, and I did that, and it really helped. So when he started from SS1 to SS3, and we started, I started paying attention. I started sitting down in front, because then I used to sit down at the back to avoid any question, so that he will not ask me any question or come and tell me to solve the board, because I was so shy and afraid, and I did not, now when you don't understand something, you just have to run. So that was what I was doing. I was just running away from the subject. But I summoned courage, I put on my boldness, and I started staying in the front, asked questions, had my own separate time for physics. My reading timetable, physics was one with the longest hour. I tried, and to God be the glory. With all those my practice, with my focus and my determination, regular practice, regular reading, long reading hour, and also what do you call it? I just did everything. I put in my best, put in my time, put in my effort to really understand physics, and it really helped. It really helped. And now I can tell you boldly, with confidence, that I'm in love with physics. Like, physics is my love. Physics is the love of my life now. So that is it. I just fell in love with it, and the way he explained it from SS1, starting from motion, density, he told us that it just, when somebody is teaching you like a baby, like, that was how it was. And I know now that with this my short story, I've impacted somebody. I know somebody who is in my shoes now. Like, the person is in my shoes. It's not so the person that is to pass the subject, but to explain it, you cannot explain it, but you to pass the question. You can say it's working for you, but there's a better way for you to improve yourself. It might not really work in all cases. That's just it. So it's just better for you to understand it in your own terms. Understand it and explain it to yourself. Be sure that you understand it. That will really help. It's better than cramming and just pulling it out. The next 5 minutes they ask you can't even explain it. Physics is important. Please, we should. Yes, another thing I had then was, I just felt like physics is just compulsory subject. It's not important. That was just how I had it. Like, it's just a compulsory science subject. It's not important. But it's important. Oh, it's very, very important. Yes, that's my short story. So with this, I want to encourage every student out there who were in my shoes, or who are in my shoes, like the shoes I was putting on in secondary school. Please, physics is not difficult. Physics is not hard. Just take your time, and I promise you, you're going to understand it. Just take your time. Cancel that idea or that mindset that you have that physics is too wide, physics is too difficult, I cannot understand it. Or because your classmates are complaining about the subject, you now want to feel among and also complain about it. My dear, it won't work for you. Just try. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can be able to put you in that journey of resetting your mindsets. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Learn Physics Better with Blessing, and I promise I'm going to be breaking it pieces by pieces. All the difficult subjects, all the difficult topics of physics, I'm going to be breaking it pieces by pieces. So thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notification button. Thank you. Stay safe. Wear your face mask. Observe social distance.